Game time. Bring the pain time.
But more so than just to take the glass. What did I think that? Skill, ability.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute.
What's up, Coach?
Ready, MP.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now, here's Jokic. That misses off the backboard. Pass to Goose. Charlotte moving it around. The dish now to Plumlee. Passes to Goose. Takes the three. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Goose has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Hornets. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks, David. Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Goose. The pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on ball. The Nuggets with another miss.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Pass to Goose to the inside. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets fast break. Let's go. Here's Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle.
First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Orlando. Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Murray against Ball, shoots from the baseline, and the shot goes in.
And now let Murray get comfortable with that jump shot, guys. I mean, his stroke is as pure as it gets.
Pass to Goose, lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
4 on the shot clock. Jokic with the bucket.
Around the hoops, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Ball, the pass to Goose. Buries it from three-point range. Goose has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hornets.
And he is really in a zone right now. Playing and scoring with confidence.
Jokic a screen. Here's Murray. Another shot. And it's Jokic missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Goose. And it's the Hornets another three.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Hey, we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
Here's Goose, defended by Gordon. Here's Goose. That shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating. And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very excited.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Plumlee with a screen on Jokic.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt.
over yourself.
All right, Nuggets fans, you know what time it is. Raise up your nuggets. Make some noise for your Nuggets forever. Okay, everybody, that was your Nuggets breakers.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Plumlee. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. Hook Knight, he's checked in for Terry Rozier, and it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. Green with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Highland passes to Ilyasova. Smith trying to break loose. Denver gets it back. Here's Highland. Gets the three-pointer ball.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Ilyasova passes to Highland. They kick it out to Green. From deep three-point range, Goose with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 6. To the right side. Green with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Brown.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Hornets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Goose the pass to Washington. For 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Martin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And really deep through that time.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Green, no luck. Hornets leading by 8. Passes it to Goose. In the corner, it's Martin. Charlotte moving the ball around. Smith the pass to Goose.
Denver foul. Nishon Highland. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Nuggets.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
He kicks it to Green. Brown sets a screen for Smith. Over Smith. Here's Brown. Basket counts. Brown's got 6 points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Out of bounds. Denver check. A free-flowing And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Highland in the backcourt with moving to his side. Green is out there with Jokic, and it's Porter at the 3. That's the group on the 4 for Denver. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Goose, in their last matchup against the Hawks, lit up the floor. He ended up with 62 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Get him back in there.
David in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now Murray. After the missed three from Goose. Jokic with the screen on Rozier. And Green slams it in.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates. You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Back to Jokic. Rozier with the steal. And there's the pass to Goose. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Mason Plumlee's checked in for P.J. Washington.
Substitution.
The Nuggets trail by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Ball against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic has a two-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. Goose has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. Here's Goose, defended by Gordon. Goose, the pass to Hayward. Here's Goose, fires for 3, drains the three-pointer. And now an 8-point Hornets lead.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely just deadly from deep so far.
Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Sinks the triple.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Rozier against Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. The shot comes out. Plumlee with some nice D. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Murray with it. It's got by Rozier. Murray, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Hornets. And here's Porter, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And they get it, and Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. And he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Doubled by Murray. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball from long range. And it's the Hornets another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Jokic. Bruce Brown comes in for Porter. And Smith subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now, here is Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Gordon. Nice D from Goose.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Ball, the pass to Goose. Outside, Martin. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Gordon with a screen on Smith. Smith kicks to Gordon. He dishes it to Brown. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gordon. Fades back. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession
This
here.
hot for long, MP. You're about to go in the tank.
Highland passes to Green. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets into the score.
Your Nuggets, 28. The visiting team, 44.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Denver Nuggets.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one, specifically with... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to...
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen a tremendous game from Goose.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Goose out there with Hayward. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Just 3 to shoot. On its way from Hayward for 2. Releases from the wing and true. Hayward's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Hornets.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for the years to come. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Murray. Hornets with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And here is Murray following the 3 from Goose. And the basket by Gordon.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Here's Goose, and he's got 41. Rozier, the pass to Goose. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 16. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Outside Gordon. The 3 That one's not going to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks.
His first personal for his team. They've become one of the best passing teams.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
Washington's checked in for Mason Plumlee. Baseline Cheney out of the way, and it's Jokic missing. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 16-point lead. Washington against Jokic. Back to Ball. And stolen by Murray. Now, Jokic, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
You know, Jokic is a solid shooter from the mid-range, and he doesn't need that much space to get his shot off because of his size and high release point.
Now, here's Rozier. Goose. No good on the three.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, this doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Porter dishes to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, the back.
Hornets timeout.
The Nuggets trail by 11. They've got Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter's out there with Brown. Then there's Murray. And it's Highland in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And out of bounds is the Hornets.
Checking in for the away team, LaMelo Ball.
The Hornets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Now the pass to Goose. And Brown over to help. Down low. Jokic with the steal. Here's Highland. Off target from three-point range.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball, the pass to Goose. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Brown. Back to Jokic. Dishes to Porter. Three-pointer. Plumlee with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 13. And Brown over to help. Goose, the pass to Martin. Here's Goose. He's covered by Murray. Outside for Carter Williams. A three-pointer is right on target. Carter Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside for Murray. Porter looking it over. Shoots from the block. We're looking at the shooting numbers of
Mason Plumlee. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. Terry Rozier comes in for Carter Williams. Here's Ball. Yep, that one goes.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Highland passes to Jokic. Kicks it to Murray. Tries from 10. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 11 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me
almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. Here's Plumlee. Good defense by Jokic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Murray for three. The Hornets pull it in. Goose has got 6 rebounds in the game. Rozier kicks the ball.
Hey now! Yeah!
And that one is stuffed right through.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
A baseline J connects. The jumper drops.
You see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that wind.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up with the Nuggets. Trailing by 13. A second chance effort. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's a foul? You've got to be kidding me.
At the line for the Hornets, number 4, shooting 1.
One shot. So how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy really to overlook, but when you love the game, those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And Gordon over the hill. Outside, Ball. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
You've got to defend this. I mean, Rozier is more than willing to take the 3 ball if you give it to him.
Caldwell Pope outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets leading by 17. Rozier the pass to Plumlee. And he gets the bucket.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
The Nuggets shooting 43% for the game. Jokic with the screen on Ball. Murray finds Jokic. Now here's Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Jokic. Over Plumlee. Jokic, no good.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And Gordon over to Hill. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Denver calls time.
Entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Plumlee. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. Book Knight, he's checked in for Terry Rozier, and it's Carter Williams in for Ball. Here's Goose. He's covered by Brown. Here's Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to... Make some changes.
Charlotte leading by 23.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
For the Hornets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Goose.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Highland. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Goose. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Smith kicks to Ilyasova. And again, Denver no good. Here's Goose driving to the basket. And he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely...
You trained me 7 years ago. Come on, dude.
thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Man, how?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Risky. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute.
What's up, Coach?
I
here in the middle part of the season, Grant. What are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Goose in at the four-man position. Here's Goose. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside wall. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Hayward. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Goose. Checked by Cousins. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's
first personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Wall. Pass to Hayward. 5 to shoot. From the arc. And the Hornets, another three.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps his ball movement.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Ball against Wall. Fires from deep. The shot. At that time, not on target. And the Clippers will come the other way. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Ooh, got that one up quick.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Now here's Leonard. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Shoots over Hayward. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Hayward against Leonard. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
You can see how much John Wall wants to keep his teammates engaged. Puts the pass exactly where it needs to be.
With the teardrop. Unable to get that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Now here's George. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hayward against Leonard. The three. And the Hornets, another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Cousins with a screen on Hayward. Pass to Cousins. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep three-point range. Hornets with the rebound.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And here's Hayward. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the for Rozier, and it's Smith in for Ball. Outside Payne. Pass to Zubats. Zubats with a screen on Martin. Powell. And Zubats with the basket on the assist from Powell.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
Goose. Good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Clippers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Smith against Payne. And Smith over to help. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, this is where Dennis Smith Jr. can be special. He is such an elite athlete, and he takes advantage of that by creating a steal.
Now here's Jackson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. Outside Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Zubats screen. Payne with the bucket.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Pass to Bouknight. Here's Goose. Leonard defending. Leonard with a double team. Now Smith. Here's Goose. And the Hornets, another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Payne. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Zubats, screen. There's Jackson with the 3. And Goose pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. The guys are making their shots. That's good.
DJ Washington, first personal foul. First team foul.
About Kawhi Leonard. This guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
The 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Charlotte.
Your Clippers, 16. The away team, 30.
NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good benefiting directly off quality passes.
Ball and Powell is the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And the Hornets with possession here, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Goose. And the Hornets, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
George for 3, drills it from deep. George has got 8.
Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it, and the Clippers make it. And the Clippers call time here. Ball against Payne. And there's a 3-second violation.
He pushed a little too trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Zubats against Washington.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Pass to Bouknight. Here's Goose. Offensive rebound. Now here's Ball. Here's Goose. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Give him 31 now.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. 58 seconds left in the first half. Leonard outside. The shot comes out, and the Hornets going the other way now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
He drops it from range.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Zubats. There's the block. And he gets it back. The shot by Payne, no good. And for the Hornets, they're shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Goose. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. He got a piece of it, and they recover it. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them 2 minutes.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You take a look at the Hornets. They've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. You got one on this panel. It's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Hornets.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
Thanks for tuning in. Now,
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then it's Ball. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Goose in at the 4 spot.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Thanks. Well, Goose in our last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He picked up 41 points and was on point from deep. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even adjust to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Knocks it loose. And they're on the run. George with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And he got the whistle.
Mason Plumlee. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Cousins with a screen on Rozier. George against Rozier. Cousins for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Hayward for 3. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. George outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Cousins with a screen on Ball. Pass to Cousins. Hayward against Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 9 points.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Here's George, hounded by Rozier. To the wing on the left. Some room here for Cousins. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 6.
Well, you don't see him work the catch-and-shoot game often, but DeMarcus Cousins proving capable right there.
Cousins comes with the double team. Pass to Goose. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Out to Hayward. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From deep. It's hauled in by Hayward. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Goose. George defending. They get it back. Here's Goose. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Wall. Ball with a steal. Rozier outside to the inside.
You're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds.
Here's George. He's got 10. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the Clippers miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Rozier gets the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Zubac passes to Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good. Charlotte's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Back to Hayward. Rozier, left side. Here's Goose. No good on the triple.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
The kick out to Wall. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 6th assist of the night. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Goose. And he's going to the line for 2.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
Out to Powell. They get it back. Leonard. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
This has defined Kawhi Leonard's game going back to college. He understood rebounding is important to winning.
NBA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 35% from the floor. Payne, the pass to Leonard. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Bullock on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Jacks up a 3. Goose can't hit. And here's Payne. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Leonard. And the layup is good. Leonard's got 13 now.
Well, a multiple-time winner of finals. Kawhi Leonard
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Clippers, 49. The visiting team, 88.
Incredible. A tremendous defensive effort against John Wall, frustrating the star point guard. More 2K action in just a moment. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Cam Payne. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Reggie Bullock is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Boston in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Here's Goose. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And here's Payne outside. Williams grabs the board. And for the Hornets, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Carter Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And it's the Hornets on the break. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Charlotte with another.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Here's Goose.
That's a bad man right there.
Wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Outside Payne, pass to Bullock. Leonard outside. The Hornets pull it in. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Goose. Out to the right wing. From 8 feet. Count that bucket.
Well, they're just riding a hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Payne. Pass to Boston. Three-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Carter Williams, defended by Payne. Carter Williams, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Bullock. Leonard outside. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
And the shot goes in.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Leonard with a double team. Pass to Carter Williams. Inside. Another shot. And it's Boston with a rebound. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Payne. Here's Boston. Now here's Leonard. Williams defending. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. To the paint. Out of bounds, so it'll be the Clippers ball. Boy, coach doesn't like.
What's going on with you guys? Let's go! Paul George.
The previous play is under review.
Confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made.
The basket does not count. Hornets power play.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. It's Bullock on the wing. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Charlotte going the other way now. Right wing. Here's Goose. Defended by Kennard. Pass to Goose. 4-3. The Clippers grab the miss. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Los Angeles shooting just 37% so far in this one. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Carter Williams, defended by Jackson. Here's Bouknight. Pass to Carter Williams. Another one goes. Incredible.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Jackson. Kennard outside. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think the couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Cousins with the steal.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they increased their win total to 29.
Only a 2-game series, and they win.
So Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised.
To see you soon. Be sure to get home safely.
What is the development in skill and ability? Numbers are dictated by team performance, but the ability to gain tricks in the bag creates opportunities to score. And that wins.
I like the sound of that. But let's not forget about these players are measured and measured by the numbers as well.
Without a doubt.
Speeches. It would have been good to spend more time at Pure Places.
Great advice.
triple, Decker, PG. Only 12? My editor wanted a top 10 all.
You know, I have never been to Maine. Have you?
Furthest I've ever been to New York.
Oh, do you think it would be nice?
Let's go. Good, MP.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now An NBA career is a marathon.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is James. Davis with a screen on Hayward. James with the ball. Hayward picks him up. Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
Here's Goose. No good with the triple. Now here's Davis. In his last outing, he had 11 points. It's James on the wing. And it's James with the jam.
I love Davis's ability to read the flow. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Goose. Back to Ball. Out left to the wing. Goose. Good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
On offense, here are the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And the foul on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Wenyen Gabriel. Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
From outside the arc. Hornets with the rebound. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside. But he still powers through it.
And it goes out of bounds. That one, Davis. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Now here's Hayward. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Here's Goose. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Westbrook, the pass to Nunn. And here's Davis. Westbrook outside. Clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And that one's good. Gabriel.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick and roll execution.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Hayward. Here's Goose. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. He's got 6.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
Outside Nunn. Here's Gabriel. James outside to the middle. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, well, he feeds it. LeBron is second all-time on the NBA career scoring list. It's just him and Kareem at the top. As long as he stays healthy, the King will set that record.
Davis with a screen on Hayward. James passes to Davis. That shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Goose. And the powerful one-handed slam. Good BA. Los Angeles. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. Well, with all of LeBron's accomplishments, Richard, how would you rank breaking the scoring record?
For me, it's up there with anything LeBron James has done. This record, I don't think anyone's going to break it.
We've got LeBron James, Thomas Bryant out there with Patrick Beverly, and it's Gabriel in at power forward. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers. Driving in. Knocked away. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
He added 61 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Here's James. And the Lakers tack on two more.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Pass to Goose. Now Hayward. Launches a three. Goose. Good. He's got 13.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to...
Down low. Here's Gabriel. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Hayward. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Bryant from downtown. Hornets with the rebound. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ball against Westbrook. James outside. Back to Westbrook. With his first shot attempt. Offensive rebound. Out to James. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free.